Yeah. Yeah. This is world famous beat, Brucey B. No. All right. So check it out. It's the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752. Here it is, January 19th. It's Friday, and we are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is going to be all right. We talking about how you describe things tonight. Are you able to describe things? You know, I'm not going to, I'm going to tell you the truth. I've always found it hard, or should I say difficult, to describe the way somebody looks. Now, you may use generalized descriptive of details to tell somebody how someone looks, but I've always been impressed when people could really describe a person to the tune of you can actually visualize what they look like people who are able to do police sketches. Like, wow, like really, I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. It's almost a form of artistry. The same way that an artist can draw an image that looks exactly like whatever they are picturing in their mind or whatever they are copying. It's also artistry when you can describe something in such vivid detail that people can picture exactly what something or someone looks like. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like what you'll get out of me is like such and such is all right. I think they're kind of pretty. I can describe colors like, okay, light skin, dark skin, brown skin, clear skin, things like that. Um, when it comes to the way that people wear their hair, I might be able to do that. But facial features, in order to describe the way that a person looks, you have to have a certain mastery of vocabulary in order to do it. And not only that, but you have to have the communication skills to convey to other people what you are describing, because they have to know what the words mean so they can bring it to life. So I've always been pretty impressed with that. And it's something that I've always wished that I could do. So I was wondering what y'all thought about it. Are you able to describe people? Like if somebody told you to describe the way that someone looks that they have never seen before, would you be able to describe them? Or would you be better served to describe the way somebody acts and then let somebody, and then, describe the major points of the way that a person looks, and then let somebody else get a profile that way. Now I could probably I think I'm pretty good at describing the way that someone performs, the way they act, the things that they do. I can create a pretty decent profile in that regard. But as far as like telling you what someone's physical features are, I can tell you that they're tall. I can probably tell you their exact height. I can tell you, how much I think they weigh. I'm not that good at that. I've always found it fascinating the way that men carry weight and the way that women carry weight. Men are naturally heavier. Men are naturally heavier than women are. And, even if we're talking about a really big girl, a lot of times they don't weigh that much, but you have to factor in height factors and things like that. So those things really play into what you're probably trying to describe. But could you even do that? Could you describe could you describe somebody's look? Can you, look somebody over and guess their approximate weight? Can you guess their exact weight? I imagine that there's some people who probably who have the experience to be able to accurately guess someone's weight. And that seems like a pretty descriptive tool. You know, like, yeah, they weigh about, I don't know, 245, and they might weigh like 240 or 248. That's pretty spot on. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I guess you would have to have enough experience to be able to do that. So what are you better at describing? What's going on, Stacy White? Thanks for coming on through. It's good to see you. And a Care Bear, thanks for coming on through here. Yeah. And Infinite Discernment. What's good? She says, where you get that water bottle? You know, I got this water bottle. I've had this water bottle for years. I got this water bottle at Kohl's. And this is it just says WW. It's a 39 ounce water bottle, all metal through and through. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm doing good. Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate it. But yeah, so what's up with y'all? I mean, are y'all good at describing people the way? Are you good at describing people's physical features, or are you better at describing the way that somebody acts? Here's the thing. When you describe the way that somebody acts, you're doing it from your own perspective. When you describe the way that somebody looks, they look the way that they look. Of course, you could always describe the way that they look to you. So you could use certain descriptive words such as, I don't know, like they have that long curly hair that I like. So when you say that they have that long curly hair or that short straight hair or something that you like or that you appreciate, that may not give an accurate description of how they really look, because you know you're saying it or you're describing it from a particular perspective. So you know you might say like, yeah, you know, she real cute, you know, like reminiscent of a Jada Pinkett, like, so she has that build. So if you like a woman that looks like Jada Pinkett, you're not going to describe the way that somebody looks from the way that somebody with a more objective point of view may describe it. So like if somebody doesn't like Jada Pinkett, they might be like, oh yeah, it's a little skinny John like Jada Pinkett, you know, with same attitude and everything. It's descriptive, you know, like, yeah, you know, the type of small John that let her kids, you know what I mean, be on some super gay shit and that'll diss a man. And it ain't all Jada's fault. It ain't all Jada's fault. And I'm saying that very objectively, because I do think it's all her fault, but it ain't none of my business. I don't like either one of them. Never did. But anyway, so that's my description. That's my description. My description. So anyway, yeah, but you know, describing the way that a person acts, you're pretty much describing the way that a person acts to you from your perspective, your point of view. So that may be fair, it may not be fair. It may be accurate, it may be less than accurate. Nonetheless, if you're the one doing the describing, then I mean, what other point of view do we need to take into consideration? It is what it is. It is what it is. So that's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Em Show, man. I hope y'all had a good day. You know, it's snowing. Well, it was snowing earlier today, all day over here in Philly. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we had to watch out for these crazy ass drivers that's out here. Just look, I was on 95 going south, and people was on the expressway just zooming. They on the highway just. They had to be. Some of them had to be doing like 100. I'm like, yo, man, y'all must be crazy. That's the fastest way to get into heaven, baby. Fastest way to get into heaven. I don't care how well they salted the roads, and those roads were still wet, and it's way below freezing. It's 25 degrees outside. I'm not trusting no roads when there's that much potential for ice to be out there. They was wailing. They was wailing. But anyway, I hope everybody, you and yours, got home safe. And I hope that you're safe right now and everything is good. Thanks for coming on through and checking out the Daily Go Getimism show. So we are talking about, if you had to describe them, what would you say? If you had to describe them, you know, if you describe to somebody, someone who's close to you, it could be a sibling, it could be your mom or your dad, somebody that you don't have a picture of, how would you describe them? How would you create a profile in somebody else's mind that has not seen the person that you're talking about? I know that's, a little far-fetched in today's society because, with these camera phones, we have video, we have so many items that we can use to show somebody what somebody looks like. I swear, before camera phones, I never saw so many people having pictures of people in a casket. I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I think that's weird. I think it's weird. To take. I don't know. I wouldn't want that to be my final image of somebody. Somebody in a casket. I don't know. And I know that before camera phones, you look some kind of way taking pictures of a dead body. It's just not something that was customary. But nowadays, people like, and I guess nobody thinks anything of it. I don't know. Infinite Discernment says, by what they do in situations. So that's how you would describe people, how they act in certain situations. Okay. All right. And I can understand that. Like I said, I'm not very good at describing the way that a person looks, but I may be better at it than a lot of people are. I still wonder if you can really picture. Okay, now here's another way that you can describe the way that a person looks. If they look like somebody else that that the person that you're describing it to can mutually agree on or know who you're talking about. Like if somebody looks like a celebrity, like such and such looks like, they look a little bit like Anita Baker when she was younger, or they look a little bit like Angela Bofield when she was younger. She looks like a young Whitney Houston before the drugs really started to kick in. So people are going to know what you're talking about when you say that. But then again, is that an accurate description? Is it accurate? Accurate to the people that you're describing it to? Because they're when you say that somebody looks like somebody else, it probably has to pass a battery of tests in order for somebody to agree with it from their perspective as well. For example, if you describe somebody as looking like somebody else, they're probably going to be looking for that person to kind of act like the person that you said that they look like. It's just this thing that the human mind does when they try to associate one thing with another thing. When they try to associate one thing with another thing, they're probably going to try to connect more dots than just how they look. Have you ever only seen pictures of somebody and when you met them in person, like maybe you never saw any video of them or anything like that? When you've only seen still pictures of somebody, when you see them in person, it's always going to be much different because you're going to see things that they may not have shown you in still pictures. Like if somebody has never smiled with their mouth open, so when you meet them and you see that they have teeth, and maybe you realize how come they haven't been smiling with their teeth before. You know, they've been giving you the closed mouth smile. Yeah. And the way that a person's mouth moves when they talk. For example, when you meet somebody or when you see somebody that you've only seen still photos of and they speak a different language than English, the way that their mouth is going to move is going to be different. And I've seen this happen a lot of times with Latinos. The way that Latinos' mouth move when they talk is a lot different because of the words that they pronounce and the way that they have to accentuate those words. So the motions that their mouths do, you like, well, I don't know about everybody else, but it had me like, oh, oh. It may not have taken away from their good looks or anything like that, but it definitely gives you a different perspective and can wake you up to the fact that, yeah, it's different over here. It's different over here. Good looking out, Stacy. And she says, I smile without showing my teeth. At some point, you have to show your teeth, though. Like when you eat, you got to open up your mouth at some point. When you talk, you got to open up your mouth at some point. There are people who really do not like their smile because they don't like their teeth. And sometimes these are the very people who like to take a bunch of selfies on social media. So they got hundreds and thousands of pictures, all hiding those teeth. Like, ain't nobody catch you while you was laughing. Yeah, but I ain't post those photos and they ain't getting out. Ha ha. All right. But back to the matter at hand. That's actually a way that you could describe somebody. Like when they smile, they always keep their mouth closed because they got two big front teeth, or one tooth is longer than one, they're missing the tooth head, and then this tooth is real long and look a little crazy. Like you ever known somebody that has teeth like fangs, so they can, like, I can't do it. But they can have these two teeth show out of their mouth, even when their mouth is closed. I've known people who can do that. I've known people who had a long front tooth to the point where they could close their mouth and that one tooth could still be sticking out. But it's one tooth. I can't do it because I have two. People have teased me about my two front teeth. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, look, man, I know I'm flying China that shit. What you working with? What you working with? Yeah, I have big teeth all my life. At least I got teeth. You know, you don't see me having to put no veneers on my shit. But anyway, but that when somebody has veneers or when they have larger body features, it's probably easy to describe somebody. Like if a woman is big breasted, she big tittied. Like, yeah, like she got these big titties, but not like the young girl big titties that sit up. She got the big grandma Johns. You know what I'm saying? I think she even got the big grandma bra. She got the old school, grandma, church titty joint. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that's missing is the hat. We need to get. I mean, we ain't all cut from the same cloth. We ain't all cut from the same cloth. There are lots of ways to describe a person, and some of those ways may not be ways that you think about describing a person. Like dudes out here be like, yo, yeah, she got she brown skin, she got long hair, she got big old fat ass. But what kind of big old fat ass? Is it the BBL looking type of fat ass, or is it the homegrown, picnic, family reunion spread fat ass? Like, which one is it? Oh, it's more like the social media OnlyFans fat ass. Oh, that's BBL. Nah, it's homegrown. It's natural. It's natural. I'm just saying. It's worth a couple of dollars. Betty Wright said it first. What'd she say? No pain, no gain? Man, I miss Betty Wright. Stacey White says, I love my teeth. My mother hate when I smile because I don't show my teeth. Well, if you love your teeth, why wouldn't you smile why wouldn't you show your teeth when you smile? That sounds a little contradictive. Stacey White also says, I got a couple of pictures showing my teeth. That's what's up. It's a good look. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Describe the channel if you haven't described the channel yet. So what are y'all better at? Are you better at describing the way that a person acts? Or are you better at describing the way that a person looks? Describing the way they look, describing the way they act, describing the way they look, describing the way they act. Which one is better? Which one is better? Which one are you better at? Infinite Discernment says, yep, you can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. Betty Wright. Oh. So you can't smile. Is that what she was trying to say? You can't smile at every man that you meet. Why not? Why not? Why not, Miss Betty? I guess we can't ask her now. Stacey White says, to be really honest, I don't know how to do my own show. What? I don't know how to do my own show on my teeth. Infinite Discernment says they are not all worthy of a smile. Damn, ain't nobody tell her to pull her shirt up or pull her skirt down or pull her skirt up. But dag, a smile? Sheesh. I think every man should be worthy of a smile. Damn. I mean, that might be all you're going to get. Look, I got these teeth for you. But everybody else get these teeth too. My cat jumped down off of a little ottoman. That shit sound like somebody was knocking at the door. Yo, man. You a thick little cat. You coming over here like somebody called you. What's up? What's up? Good kitty, nice kitty, fun kitty. Good kitty, nice kitty, fun kitty. Good kitty, nice kitty, fun kitty. So yeah. I mean, I guess when you think about it, you might be able to describe an animal. She made me think about animals. You might be able to describe an animal better than you might be able to describe what a person looks like. But I'm only saying that because I'm not that great at describing how a person looks. I don't know. Chalk it up to bad concentration at certain times. because I'm the type of person who will introduce himself to somebody. I'll tell them my name, get their name, and forget their name immediately. Hey, what's going on? My name Omar. Nice to meet you. What's your name? My name Keita. I'm like, hey Keita, nice to meet you. Blah 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 blah. I'll be like, damn, what's? As soon as you step off, I'm like, yo, that was what was it? It was something with a K. Keisha, Kiana, Karen, Katrina, Kavina. Something key. Wait a minute. Was it Keita with a K or was it Keita with a Q? Quita. Which one was it? Which one was it? Stacey White says, I miss my boo-boo, my fat baby. Grits and wavy and grits. I said are grits and wavy and grits. I said are grits and wavy and grits. And thanks for coming on through. And you know that you're the What's up? Oh, all right. Look, the snow done. I don't even know if it's snowing where you at. The snow done brought everybody out tonight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My day one's coming on through. That's what's up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Mucho. We got a few more minutes. We're going to rock out. But yeah, man, I mean, what do y'all think, man? I mean, are you able to describe a person? Man, I'll be describing people like, I don't know. Now, the longer we do this show, the more I'm thinking like, man, maybe I'm not that bad at describing people. It's just that I'm not as descriptive as somebody who could do like a police sketch. I'm not that good. I'm not, some people, they be like piercing eyes and, he had a something chin and cheekbones with this, that, and the third. And their forehead was designed this way. And some people can even describe their hairline. Like, you could describe how their hairline went. You could describe how their hairline went, mom. Damn, nigga. That's some real descriptive type of. That's some talent. Infinite Discernment says, I do that. Sit back and try to catch the name next time someone says, I'm trying. Look, man, I'll be losing it. I'll be losing it immediately. You know what I mean? Like, Kiva, Kiana, Katrina, Kamisha, Dina. Was it Dina? Was it Dina? Was it Amina? I don't remember. I don't even remember. I don't know. Grits and Wavy says, it absolutely snowed here in Tennessee, and now it's ice. That would be here. It'd be killing me how y'all be getting snow and ice down south. Like, what's the use? I mean, I thought it's supposed to be south, but we knew they got snow in Tennessee because everybody's seen Color Purple. Like, yeah, it's snowing. I'm like, what kind of south is this? You call this the south? Rich and Wavy said, I would be zero help if I had to describe somebody for a police sketch. Me too. Especially. Look, I remember me and my brother got robbed one night. Me and my brother got robbed one night. And we didn't get robbed at like gunpoint, or he didn't straight take nothing from us. We got scammed. It used to be this scam back in the day where they would act like they was a foreigner and they was lost or whatever, and they would prey on people's goodwill, and they would find a way to put your money with their money, and then they would walk off with your money. And it happened to us. I lost $35. My brother lost I think he lost maybe $40 in a Walkman. And then my brother remembered he had heard about this scam before. And I mean, immediately after they drove off, he remembered. But anyway, so we went to the police station and they showed us pictures of all of the scam artists that had been arrested before. I couldn't pick that motherfucker up out of those pictures. I was like, my brother was like, yeah, I saw him. He was the one, blah, blah, blah. Because they don't let you look at the pictures together. They only let you look at the pictures separately. So I didn't see nobody that looked like him. My brother was like, yeah, I picked him up. He was on page this one, that. I was like, I don't know. We had talked to that man for 20 minutes, maybe longer. I couldn't describe him. He was dark skinned. I could probably describe what he had on. Or could I? I don't remember. All I know is we was downtown. We was on our way. What was we downtown for? Back in the day, we used to just hang downtown. We would just be down there. Looking to get into something. Go to the arcade. Just cold chill. Cold chilling. Anyway. Police sketch. I ain't your one. And it's probably harder for some people to describe people when they are under a lot of stress and they are in tight situations. Daisy says, I'm not that good in describing nobody. I'll be like, I'm not the man. I'm not the man for it. Let's do these birthday shout outs, y'all. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious January 19th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one. I said number one. Out the box, number one. Out the box. My daughter Ayana turning 18 years old. I can't believe my baby is legal tender. Legal. 18 years ago. January 19, 2006. Somewhere around 2:45 p.m. My baby came to this world like, whoa. Came into this world like, whoa. Came into my world like, whoa. I'm here, running out the gut. Happy birthday, baby. You are a superstar. All right. And also, Lovely Price, happy birthday to you. And Shanika Jones, turning 42 years old. Happy birthday to you. And Camille Richardson, turning 57 years old. And Keita Ward, turning 49 years old today. And Danny Morgan, turning 47 years old today. And Maurice Deuce, turning 45 years old today. And Kanika Cook, happy birthday to you. And Janelle Nadson, turning 46 years old today. And last but not least, Damian Everly, happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious January 19th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and say, hey, yo. I said, hey, yo. I don't know how to describe them. I know what they look like, but you know what? When you are around people, or when you get more familiar with people to the point where you could see them, even if you couldn't see your own hand in the dark, you probably would be better at describing them. But then again, some people have like such a photogenic memory, and they have such a good descriptive vocabulary that they could really paint pictures. But it's like artistry. It really is. Being able to describe or explain in vivid detail who somebody looks like, what somebody looks like, to the point where somebody else can, the person who's listening can really, really see who they're talking about, is a hell of an art form. It's beautiful. But even if you're not able to do that, look, one thing is for sure, you can work on it. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to take your time and be patient when you're giving somebody the once over. You know what I mean? You can't be real scatterbrained. I think that's kind of like my problem. Like, I be thinking about so many other things when I'm meeting a person or talking to a person or whatever, so I'm like over here, boom, 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 all the while trying to concentrate on whatever the matter is right at hand. But you can practice, you can get better. Anything that you do often, you'll get better and better and better and better and better. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another Urban Therapy with Sun show. So make sure you come through. I gotta see you. Make sure you come through. I appreciate all of y'all for coming by, even though it's late. You still came through and said hi. I don't know if it's because it's cold in the crib and you didn't go out from where you live, but I'm happy and I feel great, and I hope that y'all feel good the same and don't hate. But y'all wouldn't hate on me. Not if you're watching the show. You came through to watch Sun 752 with O. One love, y'all. One love. So make sure y'all share the shows, like the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And I'ma holler back. I'ma see y'all tomorrow. Peace. I mean, like peace.